teas.com.au. Have you checked out our new website yet? It's the sixth one in 12 years. And I certainly have along the way learned a lot of lessons. And today I want to share a very important lesson with you about DIY-itis. But before I go there, I want to remind you to make sure that you reactivated your membership with the new website. Otherwise, you will not see wholesale products and prices. We sent an invite email back in around 17th of June last month. So please do go and check your email. If you can't find it, just let me know, let our team know, and certainly we can resend it for you. All right, DIY-itis. Yes, I must confess I'm one of the biggest offender of it, probably because I was such a perfectionist and I want to know I can nail this. I want to know I'm not just some gal just come in and just sell tea. I want to know I can learn some skills as a business owner and to qualify myself as a business owner, right? I think a lot of us have gone through that and feel that we have to nut it out. Or maybe you just think that I want to save some money instead of hiring a developer. Look, the truth is, you'll end up spending so much more time if you just give yourself the lowest wage, even less than hiring a teenager to do something like $10 an hour or something. You would end up spending so much, if you imagine every hour you get paid. And right now you're saying, I'm learning it, I'm not getting paid. Well, that's exactly the point. You're not getting paid for your effort. So you need to think about whether those things that you're doing DIY is actually worth your time and effort and your brain juice. I'll give you another way to think about it. This is from my coach. He said, think about you have 24 hours a day as $24 a day as your daily budget. You probably spend about 8 on sleeping, leaving 16. What are you going to do with that 16? It's going to make or break your life and your lifestyle. If you want to have less work and that's why you want to go into a business, then you have to think whether you're going to spend the other 16 just purely on packing tea, learning how to build website with codes and making sales call when you're half asleep. You really have to think about it. A relaxed mind is a productive mind. So if you could not actually give yourself some time to relax, and partly because you're just trying to learn these skills like I used to when I was on my Mark 3, Mark 4 website, I was learning codes. I was challenging myself. I was feeling pretty good about challenging myself, but at the same time I feel all this angst in me that because I just want to get this damn thing done. And I was trying to save myself a buck. But that's just it. You end up spending so much of your time, your time budget, that you're not really getting any results effectively. Versus if you go and get someone else to do it, if you hire someone, it's going to be so much more effective because these guys do it day in, day out for their, to pay for their meals, right? So you expect them to do a far better job, and they should. And so it's really important that you really think about, is it a skill that it is worth you learning? Like tea packing, is it a skill that worth you learning? Like coding for website, is it a skill that worth you learning? If you learn it now, and you enjoy learning it, and you do it day in, day out, please go and learn that. But if it is something that is not needed for the next 6 months, 12 months, forget it. Get someone else who has that skill. Do it efficiently for you. It might cost you a little initially, but it is an investment. And it is a way for you to say to yourself that your time is more important. You could use that time to spend with your kids, your family, your personal life. Enjoy life a little. That's what Leaf Tea is about as well. It is not little tea bag of chopped up stuff. It is tea that you can actually just take 5 minutes to enjoy and say, I'm worth this quality. I am worth more than just dunk a tea bag in a mug and go back to the workstation. Nuh-uh, you're worth more than that. And that's why DIY-itis is so flawed, because so many people think that, if you can do it yourself, you should. No, you don't. If you do it yourself, it's costing a lot of time, it's costing a lot of, energy. That means you're killing yourself. It's not actually all that glorious. So please don't do it. Stop it. Just think about it. And again, going back to the tea packing, I've seen it so many times. People actually packing their own tea to save a buck. But don't forget, you need to buy machines to set up. If you are, looking at council ruling, that could also slow you down, before you are compliant and so on. So don't just look at immediate loss of money, when you're giving it out to someone to pack for you. It is actually an investment. Again, it is cementing the message that my time watching telly focusedly without packing tea is really important to me, to relax my brain, or maybe something else, maybe go and learn dancing or whatever it is, right? Your time, once you use it, it's done. It's gone. You can't get it back. Money, you can get it back. You can make it back. Have a think about that. And I hope you are enjoying using the new website. Don't forget to reactivate your membership. And I look forward to another conversation with you about tea business, maybe a little bit of life philosophy. You know how I am. Next time. Take care.